Hello, welcome to my stables. I'm the DM Abo, and welcome back to Echoes of the Past. We have a full party. Sage is now present. She can no longer sleep.
Hi.
Last episode, the party was gonna help Amora get geared up and also get themselves better gear, whatnot, until they were teleported by some unknown force. And this last episode, um, we realized that Kirish does not do well in escape rooms. He would rather destroy it than listen to everybody and do it. Now, he does have a point of being a little bit suspicious, but when everyone is saying, just do the thing, you get out. Kirish is very bullheaded. Um, they were, Kirish finally let in to the peer pressure, and they were put into a small little room where Amora was sitting on the ground, holding two small little ones, and basically realized the tiny child, Ollie, was the reason, because he's a baby mage, has no idea how to properly magic, so instead of actually going home, he accidentally brought Gondra into his little safe space. And we left off with Karen, a very large lizard folk woman, and introducing herself and looking at Cork and Kira saying, I recognize you, and kind of looking at the rest of the party like, I don't know the rest of you. And we will pick up because Korik, this large and oddly beautiful lizard woman looks very familiar to you, but you can't put your finger on it. And Kirish, you remember this lizard woman as this is Bartok's sister. And we're going to put a hold on that because, Sage, it feels like you slept for quite a few days.
Like 2 weeks, man.
You've not been awake since last year.
Oh shit.
Oh god, one last joke. And
Bless you.
Fucking
oh,
bless you.
shit!
Bless you.
God damn it!
Bless
I muted OBS but not Discord. God damn it.
Well, don't blow your brains out.
No, I didn't. But Sage, you wake up and there is a nice little tray, a covered tray, sitting on your desk, and there is Mr. Flibble that has a rope tied to your door handle that is slung over the rafter, that is tied to a chair, and there is a Mr. Flibble standing with a kitchen knife, just staring at the door like he's waiting for something.
Where's my bird?
Is that out loud?
That's me, the player, asking, is Darling in here?
Something I majorly forgot to say is, Rhea took Darling,
My
because
bird!
she remembered from the switcheroo from when you guys were exploring the basement that if something was wrong with the party, Darling could like send that emotional thing to you and you would know, oh shit, they're in trouble. And as you wake up, you just feel a sense of affront, anger, and the slow stirring of vengeance in the back of your head.
Also, if this is taking place at the same time as last session, probably after that a lot of loss.
Darling wouldn't have been able to see it.
Oh, is Darling not teleported with us? Oh yeah, no, never mind.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm so confused, and Sage is confused and concerned, and just kind of looks at Flibble. I don't think the door's gonna attack you.
Ah, you're awake. Well, Rhea told me to make sure that nothing came in unless it was them, because you're the only one here and I'm the only one here. They're out doing something or whatever. I guess something's wrong with beige lizard man, whatever. So
What is there not?
yeah, they haven't been back for like a while.
Of course they haven't. Can I leave, or do you need to hash it out with the door?
It's fine. Since you're awake, it's all right. And he starts sawing at the rope. So Rhea was nice enough to make you breakfast, and you have a whole
Did you
pot of...
tie it closed?
He turns to look at you and points the knife at the door. Yes. I tied the rope to the door, and then I tied the end of the rope to the knife, and then with all my might, I threw it up above the rafter, the little beam, and then it fell on the ground. So then I grabbed your chair, and then tied the rope around the chair. So that way, when whoever opens the door raises the chair, that gets me closer to their jugular. And you stay safe.
You're a strange little bird.
Thank you.
And Sage just kind of snaps out of the reverie, goes for the coat, goes for the satchel, makes sure she has all the shenanigans in case they really are in trouble, because she doesn't like the feeling at the back of her head. Looks at the tray for coffee.
And there is indeed a whole pot of coffee made for you.
Oh. Somebody really should invent a, to-go spell. I just take the pot. I just take the whole pot.
What?
I'll drink out of that and leave.
Do you drink the whole pot?
I'm taking it with me.
I need you to roll me a fortitude save.
Pardon me.
Hmm.
What? You don't think I can handle that caffeine?
No, Bert went rogue. You just need to roll that beautiful bean footage.
Bean footage?
It's a chili joke, or actually, yeah. Anyways,
It was a
it's
commercial,
a
joke.
commercial.
long-running commercial. Yeah.
I have a pretty good fortitude, but I guess I rolled a 3 on the die for a total of 10.
You drink it, and this coffee, you're used to black coffee, so the fact that it's almost like it feels warm as you drink it, as per natural, but there's like an extra spiciness. And not like spicy as in your mouth burns, but it's like a beautifully spiced cup of coffee. And you're like, wow, this tastes really good. So by the time you're done drinking it, I would say, are you drinking it as you're walking out the door?
Oh, yeah.
You are about to head to the door. Mr. Flibble's behind you, and you are now starting to see double of the door.
You said Rhea made breakfast, right?
Yeah? What's wrong?
She's usually a decent cook. Nobody got in and, spiked this, did they?
I know Bert carried the tray in because Rhea was examining the hand.
The what?
Yeah, that was really fucked up. All I could hear was something about a hand and skin. Yeah, I was being swaddled, and me and Darling were having a conversation, so I couldn't really hear all of it. But I know that Bert came in and put the tray down, which was actually kind of oddly sweet. But I figured Rhea would do it, but who knows? And then he thinks about it.
Well, this is bad because there's suddenly 2 doors, and I'm not sure which to go through.
He blinks. Sage, there's only one door.
Which means there's something in the coffee.
Sage, pick a stat point.
What?
Pick a stat point.
Emotional damage.
I don't wanna.
You will want to.
Yeah,
Con.
just do it.
Fine, con.
Constitution, add 3 points to your base Constitution score. This is permanent.
Whoa! Can I go back?
Just,
Holy shit, what?
alright. Pick a second one, a different stat.
Holy shit. Are you allowed to go above 20 on your base stat?
Yes.
I'm a little worried the next one's gonna be a loss.
One way to find out.
Yep.
I don't know, homie.
50-50, right? It's either good or bad. Hasn't been bad.
Okay,
so far.
fuck it. Fine. Strength.
Strength. Add 6 points to your strength.
What? This coffee made me jacked. I'm going from an 11 to a 17?
Good.
I should have
You
picked
can punch
intelligence.
somebody in their nose.
Alright,
No,
final
this fits.
final stat. Different one.
Guys, do we think she's gonna be really meme? What the fuck is up with this coffee? Fine, I'm picking intelligence.
Intelligence, add 4 to your base score.
I'll take it. I really thought I might lose intelligence on that. I was oof.
God, you think Bert would do something bad to you?
Yes.
As
Good.
the
I'm
last
glad
of the
that I'm glad.
as the last of the you drink the last of the coffee, the doors seem to merge back into one, and you realize that you are on the borderline of being standing up, falling down drunk, which you've only been one time before, and that was during your vacation in Broke, before you went off to the Dark Ruler to go kick his ass. You realize that your clothes fit a little bit tighter. I guess all this traveling and running around and carrying people and spazzing out actually made your muscles stronger. This is what happens.
Thick Sage.
Swole Sage. Swole Sage.
This is what happens.
Sausage.
This is what happens when you get a good night's fucking sleep, Sage. Sleep is important. And as you walk out the door and you feel the sun on your face, you realize that everyone must have had a good reason for doing what they did. And you almost feel like your skin tingle almost excitedly as oh god, how do I save myself from this hole? Almost as if
Not by saying that.
fucking hell. Just like almost like a mental block has been broken. And you feel your magical prowess a little bit stronger. Where do you head to from here?
I need to clarify something. Do I feel drunk?
Not anymore.
Okay.
How's the fastest you've been drunk and sober all at once?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm awake. This might be a really fucked dream.
You want me to test that?
No, no! No. Ooh, that coffee was... Momentarily entertains the idea of, like, going back and actually eating something. Nah. Where'd they go?
I don't know. They just went out.
Thank you. That's... God damn it.
They didn't tell me!
Well, they didn't tell me!
Well, of
Clearly.
course not. You were fucking sleeping. It's like
This is
talking
why
to
I
a
don't
corpse.
make a habit of it!
Uh-oh. Is this gonna wake Bird up?
Bert, you're not in the same area.
Good. No, 'cause if that fucking penguin would have woke me up again, it was gonna die.
Oh
Bert,
yeah, you
somehow
missed.
hears it from where we are currently.
You yeah, Sage, you missed the flibble ping ponging across Kirish and Bert's rooms.
Oh my
Amazing.
Um,
Okay, Sage's first instinct would probably be to check, like, that big government hospital library house thing.
You start headed towards the city. Wait a minute, I don't have long legs. Hold on a minute. And Mr. Flibble, you hear like quick tippy taps, and you see Mr. Flibble penguin waddling as fast as his little feet can carry him, and it's kind of adorable because he can't move very fast.
You're very slow.
May I please have a ride? And he puts his little flippers up like uppies.
Might have to reload. I can't get my Roll20 to work. Or reboot.
Fine. I'll stick him in one of the, like, bigger pockets of the coat. On the outside.
He sticks his head out. Now this is comfortable. This is nice.
Don't get used to it.
I won't. And you start going there, and as you near closer to the center of the city, you can start to hear yelling, muffled yells.
Concerning. I'll pick up the pace.
You're able to see the center, and you see a mass of people surrounding an area, and they all seem to be shouting. You can roll a listen check.
Gladly. Listen. 22.
You can't tell because there's so many voices. You can't tell exactly what's going on, but you hear disappearance, indestructible, orb, gone, Amora.
Of course they're at the center of all this. I'll just start pushing my way through the crowd.
As you start pushing, people kind of turn to look at you and they realize who you are and they start kind of like spreading the seas. And you see...
I have status. What am I doing? Hey, let me through. What's going on?
Oh, it's Sage! And you see Riku hopping up, and there's Ishtok trying to keep the border clear for all the mages. Lady Sage. Good to see okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know why they didn't wake me. What's going on? Where is everyone?
No. We're taken. Then...
By what? By who?
No. Coming from... somewhere, then... weird... coal... orb surround them. Try to break.
Black?
No,
Black
not
orb?
black, no. Color of coal.
Okay.
And moved very slow. We tried break, but no break. Wibbly Wobblies
Okay.
tried break. Orb seemed to absorb Wibbly Wobblies. Then, one by one, they poof. Amora, very upset, got in fight with Frog Lady. My name is Riku! Frog Lady. Winged Lady, very upset, rightfully so. And did weird wibbly wobblies, talking about tracking, then flew away.
And
Somewhere.
then she left. Of course she left, because she's impulsive as all get out. Good God. Okay. Riku, did you happen to recognize the spell? Anything like Luke's Resilient Sphere, maybe?
No, it just might have been. Maybe like a. It wasn't anything like summoning anything. Maybe teleport, but the signatures don't match.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a teleport. Did they disappear or did they roll away?
They just. It looked like they, like, disintegrated.
Oh, great. That's. And nobody on hand happened to have the spell magic?
Hmm. Master Bert tried Wibbly Wobbly, but Coal Orb absorbed magic too.
Sounds like a useful spell. Of course it is. Because I never get the good spells. I just get the... Okay. Okay, first thing is to not panic. We're not panicking. Sage says. Obviously panicking just a little bit. We're gonna not panic. And then we're gonna think.
As you think, we are going to swap scenes back into the little sitting room of everybody. Bert is snoozing on the floor. Amora is kind of standing off in the corner. If everyone wants to put their tokens up on the map, that'd be a good idea.
I am in the wrong roll 20.
I was about to say Rhea, Kirish, Ash, or Pidge at this point. Yep.
I reckon I'm sharing a bed with a dog and a halfling.
You reckon?
I'm sorry. I just had a moment of pause for a second then as I loaded in, went to find my character sheet, and saw every single new character sheet there.
Oops.
Oh, yeah.
I told you.
Pidge couldn't get access to her character sheets. I forgot I had to show them to players first before she could edit it.
So we're all getting killed off this session, and those are our new character sheets we've got to fill out. But yeah, I'm on the map.
Okay.
I claim Morrow.
Ash, we need you.
Dibs on the ones with all the fucking apostrophes.
Yeah, right? Pidge, are
I
you
claim the
alive?
X. Oh no, wait, you already claimed Mero.
Yes.
If you want to put
Uh,
somebody.
I don't know how to do that.
You
Help.
you left click and hold on your character name, and you drag it over.
Still hates me.
You should be able to.
Clicking name. Dragging.
Are you putting it in the purple square?
Yep. Yeah. We'll get that one day.
Can you move it at least?
Oh. Hold on. Yes.
Okay, as long as you can move
That
it.
isn't Ash. That's not Ash. For context.
Yeah, this is just like placeholder character.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson?
All right. Back to the room with everybody. Bert is taking a snooze because he used a lot of brain power and muscle power trying to destroy the mirrors. And there is a large, hunched over because she's too tall for the room, lizard folk woman. There are two little ones. There is a Mary and a very itty bitty child. Oh, Ollie. And Korg, this lizard woman seems oddly familiar to you, and Kirish, you recognize this lizard woman as your very first friend, Bartok's sister. But this is your first time actually meeting her in person.
Where's the lizard woman?
It's Ash.
That one? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Placeholder.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Lord.
You should just get an icon with a lizard.
Oh wait, hang on. Let me do a really shit sketch. Hold on.
I
I have the
Actually-
ability for that.
Pretty sure it's 3 icons.
Why won't it let me place?
I don't know. You're the roll 20.
Mm.
Oh no, I picked up all that stone.
Come on.
Get out of the way.
It's not... Why isn't it letting me... This is stupid. There we go. Okay. Delete. Alright, now we got a lizard.
Cool.
Yippee.
Alright. And from the previous conversation, Rhea seems to have a hunch of the sister character. But this lizard folk woman is also new to her. What does everybody say or do?
I fart in my sleep.
Fuck. That scared me.
Roll a concentration check for me.
Oh goodness.
That's about just perfect. Bert farts in his sleep. That scared me.
I
Shit themselves.
I took down a wall on Pal World, and the wall above it broke, and I wasn't expecting it. It made me jump. It was really loud.
Also, would it be around this time when I start seeing Darling just having a slight brief moment of drunkenness?
Let's see what Bert's roll is first, and we'll go from there.
Concentration
And
check, you said?
yeah, and Glenn, you are windstorming.
What?
Windstorming.
Windstorm, Darth Vadering. Breathing.
I don't know.
Okay, so there's something that was I had to ask you about. I had a temporary 10 to my strength. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, get rid of that because that was when you were those spells. So yeah, that goes away.
Okay. That made a big difference, just saying.
Constitution is a strength check?
Constitution or concentration?
Concentration.
No, but it's a con check.
Constipation.
What a mood.
Constipation.
Unmentioned.
Well, I rolled a 15.
You
Concentration
as
check.
this scenario kind of just settles down into an awkward silence, all of a sudden you just hear this echoey loud fart, and it starts to smell like someone shit the bed.
Damn it. That was a wet one. Now I gotta get up.
Oh, please don't tell me.
Uh-oh.
Paid him. We apologize for him. He's
I got to go take me a bath.
bet.
You didn't shit yourself. It just smells like you did.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll just roll over, hump, and just go back to sleep.
We may need to crack open a window or the door at least. Just
Ole
let that
is
air
just-
out.
Ole's hiding his face in his scarf. Stinky! Ad!
Yep.
Mary's just like, oh my fucking god. Okay, I'll go see if there's a window to open. Maybe also might have to get rid of that bedding.
I'd
Anyway.
like to say you get used to it, but
I'd rather not.
we'd rather not either.
Yeah.
We haven't had much of a choice.
Hmm.
Has he seen like a cleric or something for that?
It's apparently an allergy to rum. I don't know when he had rum to be able to do that, but
Huh. Okay, well, I'm gonna go open a few doors that are left. And Mary just sort of steps away to go open what's left of the doors.
Amora just like looks around like, I have no idea what you're talking about. As Mary goes to leave, Darling kind of starts like looking around and kind of like fidgeting on Rhea's shoulder. And Darling kind of just looks around, cocks his head, and kind of like starts to like lean into your head, Rhea, and it's a little more, and then you realize that he's laying on his side, and he's just drooped across your shoulder.
you okay there?
There's a very, like, if a call could be slurred, it would be.
How much it? He's asleep, isn't he? Oh, can't even ask. I think Sage is up.
Oh, it's been a while since we've seen her around. So, how do
Probably. Sorry.
I guess we should go now, I guess? Is that the
Unless anyone
next
has
plan?
any other questions for our current host.
Ole's just standing there, still mouth cover, staring up big-eyed. What? Karen will sort of just speak up. If leave will guide.
She looks to the menfolk. What do you guys think? Should we leave, or...
Karen mutters quietly. Seems men useless or tired. Drag outside.
You might have to be careful with Korik. He might like it too much.
Familiar. Is all she just mumbles.
Can I roll a listen check to see if I can hear that?
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. Everybody, roll listen checks to see if we hear it.
Okay.
Ah, in the kitchen. Have to
Bert
rush back.
sleeping.
No, this is already a plus 12, so let me just roll on the dice ring. Boom, boom, boom. $14. That was a bad roll.
23.
I have an 18.
Yeah. That'll work.
T-Dub, what'd you roll?
28.
Alright, who
Yeah,
else?
definitely heard.
Bert is gonna roll just because it might have woke him up. Nope, he's snoring. 15. Or no, it's not. Excuse me. Yeah, it is. It's 15.
Amora slowly looks familiar.
Karen just gives a small nod. Very familiar.
She looks to Rhea, looks to Karen, looks to Korik, looks back. How?
She just points to Korik. Horny one.
Looks to the party again. I think that's common knowledge at this point.
Past. No. Same with gold. Seems forgot. Good.
Amora thoughtfully puts her hand to her chin while crossing her other arm underneath it. But Kirish got his memories back.
Yeah, it's just Korik that's missing his memories now at the moment.
See.
Maybe-
Ignorance is bliss.
Maybe Kyrish is still kind of reeling from what they saw down there. I know my brain's still kind of swimming in that.
Maybe beat Korik. Remember.
I think someone tried that, and I don't think it worked.
Always. Will show way out. And she sort of just starts to turn to leave the room.
For that.
Amora walks over to the sleeping Bert, making sure to put his back away from her. Let's see. You can see Amora's muscles bulge a little bit as she flexes to pick him up. And she has a pretty stoic face on. Alright, everybody, I'll take the end. Let's follow her out.
Alright.
Ole's just gonna pipe up.
Bye bye! Safe travel! Sorry again! Bye bye!
Farewell and be safe.
You too! Sorry again! Bye bye!
And he's just like waving quite a lot.
And as I said, if I do find sister, I'll let her know.
Yeah. Sister nice, yes.
Amora takes a hand off of carrying Bert and she ruffles Ollie's hair. And she gives a very heartwarming smile.
Safe travel.
You be safe too.
Yeah.
He just puts both hands in the air.
We'll try not to teleport people again. Yeah.
She
Seconds
chuckles.
later.
Everyone follows Corinne to the outside. You go through the door, and oops. You are all in the foyer. Ow! In the foyer again.
Punching yourself.
No, Grayson decided to like stretch and like put his little claws in my neck.
Cat.
Hey, I was muted while I was doing A.
You get to the foyer.
Sorry,
Are you
Right, my finger.
okay?
burnt my finger slightly, but I'm good.
Oh my god.
Oof.
It's because we got a new oven like at the beginning of the month, but it didn't come with like a little thing to pull out the tray under the grill.
Yep.
You follow her out to the foyer, and then you all follow her outside. And you are met with Desert Sands.
I thought I'd be saying this, but I missed it.
Karen actually makes like a noise that actually that sounds like a laugh. Yes, never gets old.
I mean, this is coming from someone who's more used to the greenery and the forests, but everything I saw down there, I'll take familiar sights.
Good. Healthy. Shumin, you need town. Right. Town. Think head this way. Should be fine.
Thank you.
As she starts leading the way, we go back to the town of Gula. Sage, as you're trying not to panic and think of ways and you're talking with everybody, Ishtar seems distracted, bows slightly, and seems to move off into the crowd. Come. And back into the crowd, he brings 3 others that are starting to have sand fall off of their clothes. Bring report. Large group of people come this way.
What, enemies at this time?
No. Keep rule. Not approach large group without
Right.
backup.
They're not in the city, right? Let's go to the borders. I can cast defensive magic from there.
Women, old, younglings, in complex. Army, follow. stay under in case bad.
Good idea.
And a majority of the people start going calmly into the complex, and there's only about 20 people that are headed up to the stairs.
Every day here. Every day it's something.
It's not even here that's every day. It's just every day in general.
Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. It's fine. It's gonna be. I should have stayed asleep.
I don't know. A certain someone was missing you a little bit.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, you know what the hell that's supposed to mean. Your new girlfriend?
I don't remember soliciting any of your opinions about any kind of relationship that I may or may not have.
Oh, come on. It was obvious. It was like dogs in heat, man.
That is disgusting, and you can very kindly shut up.
He just has a shit and a grin on his face. You go up to the bubble, and the scout, you see the Ghoulan start going underneath the sands as they wait. Ishtok stands with his spear and shield at the ready. And you see on the distance a couple figures, but they're too far away for you to notice. The other half of the party sees they see multiple little figures kind of dipping down beneath the sands. And you see three other figures. No, I'm sorry. 5. You see 5 other figures standing above the desert sands.
Karen sort of just like glances back. Figures familiar. Look, locals.
Reroll look out towards it. I think they're looking for us.
Will walk behind, not scare.
If you're sure, I could take the lead if need be.
Please.
After all, it's
And
not
she
like I'm
graciously just gestures for you to go. Sorry, she graciously gestures for you to go ahead.
not like anyone's going to mistake me for anyone else from this distance with, she washes to her.
Karen lets out a noise that sounds quite amused. Yes, forest hare.
She'll continue heading forward towards them.
Amara will spread her wings to cast a shadow above the party as they walk, gently flapping to let a small breeze through. Back to Sage, you see the figures start to approach, and you can tell one of them is winged. Oh god. Is this gonna be like a hostage situation? Not.
I really
No.
hope not.
Man, if it's that tall ass freak again, I do not want to be bothered. I'm gonna take mine and Cricky's happy asses down below into the safety of the
Tall
bubble.
ass? Please elaborate. Mushu?
Well,
Who?
like, I don't know. His name was Ash, and he was taller than Kirish, and he had really big wings.
Why wasn't this mentioned before? You just said they disappeared in a bubble.
We don't know where they went.
But there was a stranger with them?
No, not with them. It was before the bubble. Yeah, apparently he wanted Amora in something fierce, and then there was another tug of war with Amora, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe he has a crush and Kyrus didn't like it, I don't know.
We're gonna have a talk later about important information to deliver in a time of crisis. Okay?
Whatever floats your boat, girlie.
For now, it looks like. Is the Quirk there? I don't see Bert. Oh no. It looks like maybe he's over her shoulder. Fine, just stand here and look intimidating.
Riku pulls out her mace and starts tapping it in her hand. Cricky kind of crouches down and starts growling. And Ishtok and Oz just stand as they are. And the other side of the party sees you're not able to tell who it is, but you can distinguishedly tell that one figure is upon some sort of creature, and you can tell that they're in defensive stance. And what would Sage be doing?
Sage, coat flapping, is gathering spell energy, letting her hands glow purple, making the threat very well known.
Everybody, spot checks. Except Burke, because you're asleep.
Spot checks, you say?
Yep.
All right.
Well,
14.
Spot is 24.
Garish and Korik, you can't see a whole lot because even though you are shaded, the rest of the desert is still sparkling with the sun. But Rhea, you're used to the brightness and you're able to see a purple glowing aura coming from it. Darling kinda cocks his head, gives a chirp, and lifts off and starts flying toward the group of people standing there.
That is Sage, but why is she charging a spell? She's just gonna slowly look and lean behind her just to see if there's anyone following the small group she's with.
Aaron's also looking back like, what?
Amara just looks. What, is there something on my face?
No.
No, we were
Friends.
trying to look behind you to see if there were anyone following us.
Yes.
Mainly because Sage looked like she was charging up a spell.
Her ears
Why?
twitch a little bit and she looks. Well, just because we can't see with our own eyes doesn't mean there could be something there. But as of the moment, nothing.
I'd carry on approaching, but be a bit more cautious just in case.
I defend from behind.
We will carry on going forward.
The party keeps going forward. And Sage, you see something lift off and starts flying towards you. And it's flying a lot faster than the party is walking. And you start to feel excitement in the back of your head. And you see a very abnormally large raven start to descend toward you.
Darling.
Oh, it's Starling? Oh, well. Yeah, I guess that. Oh. Wait, they're back?
Hold up my arm. Give him the scritches.
Darling basically dives bomb and bird tackles you right into the chest and wraps his wing around your head
Hey,
and gives soft little, like, bird caws. Almost
you are
mimicking a
bigger
purr.
now. Bigger now. You feathers at the face. Hey, bud. Hey. What happened? What is up?
Oh, Sage. Good gods above.
You're telling me.
So, we went on a field trip, and, basically, young mage, untrained. That's pretty much the story. Young mage, untrained, tried to do something, and, well, we ended up getting teleported to a very, well, we don't know what the hell it was, but it was nice.
So you didn't get kidnapped.
Nope. Well, accidentally kidnapped.
You didn't get maliciously kidnapped.
No.
This isn't a hostage situation,
Mm-mm.
and I can tell everybody to stand down.
Yep.
You are my darling, right?
I don't know what you did, but I felt drunk as hell a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, you're my darling. I don't know what happened either. I have to have a serious talk with Bert and Rhea about what they put in the coffee.
He cocks his head. What do you mean?
That's why we got so drunk. Except it wasn't drunk because it went away really fast. We're gonna discuss it later. For now, just get here and put him on my shoulder.
Oh, hi, darling.
Oh. Oh, you're a pocket flibble now.
Yep.
He was getting left behind.
Hey, Mr. Flibble. Get longer legs.
If I wasn't in an honorary position, I would definitely be doing for some very mean things to you right now.
But you're gonna behave yourself because you're in my jacket. Right?
Yes.
Thank you.
As much as I don't want to, yes.
Thank you. Darling, you're gonna be nice too.
You just feel just like superiority and smugness. And during this, the party is actually now in full view. Each party can see each other. And Creaky eases up. Riku, sheaths her mace.
So what the hell happened?
Prince just looks at the group like, do I tell or you?
Oh,
Anyone?
hold on. Rhea is nomming.
Did you get a mouthful of sand, green one?
No, just ate a ration.
Fair.
Okay, I was just finishing my supper. As she finally sees Sage a bit more in the light, bit more like fuck. Her legs are gonna tremble slightly, and she's gonna pick up the pace. And then, just like without saying anything, as soon as she gets within range,
Not that you're not gonna say it, you're just gonna
You're gonna just pull Sage into a hug and just kind of rest her head on
Oh.
it, just trembling.
Couldn't have been that bad. You're squishing me.
Darling takes off from your shoulder, goes over to Bert, and starts viciously tippy tapping with his claws and like pecking at his clothes, making very angry con noises.
You don't know what I saw, Sage.
What
know what I saw.
happened?
Hadn't you been asleep, or were we just where?
There's more? What did you put in the fucking coffee?
Coffee beans, water, a little bit of sugar. This is better.
Then I have. And I'll talk to Bert. Seriously though. Guys? What's
Did
up?
you get-
Who is that?
Did you get? Well,
Kara just waves.
Rhea just notices the extra muscular and just kind of blushes slightly, and then just. Oh right. This is a new friend. Essentially, but how much have you heard so far, so that we can catch you up beyond that?
Something tall game named Ash, something Amora went berserk, something got teleported away
Okay.
in a ball of charcoal magic.
We got teleported to her house, essentially, but a couple of the youngins that she's looking after, one of them tried to cast a spell to get home faster, caught us in it by accident. We ended up in their house.
Oh
without
boy,
realizing it.
untrained sorcerers are always a pain.
And of course, since we didn't know where we were, we ended up exploring. Ended up finding a room that's used to train paladins.
Yes. Kara just sort of pipes up. Yes.
Essentially, but trapped in a room with several mirrors that I just showed you an uncomfortable truth, or showed you a deep fear.
I'm glad I missed that.
Glad
Nice
you missed it too.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
Likewise. Karen actually quite politely bows.
Sure, we'll bow back. Sage looks like the kind of person who's never fully committed to any one conversation and is always thinking a couple of other things at the same time. And at this point, turns to the boys and goes, "What is Bert okay?"
You see Bert getting harassed by Darling. He is heavily. You can actually see Amora looking a slight bit disgruntled, as you can see her shoulder drop every time that Darling basically deadweight lands on Bert's back.
Darling,
He is picking
don't be an ass.
He is picking at Bert's hair. Bert, at any point of this, do you wake up?
Freaking bird pecking at my freaking clothes. I'm not dead. I'm asleep.
Do you wake up at all?
Yeah, I'm gonna halfway wake up and just kind of swat the dang bird. Get off of me. What is wrong with you? Can't get no sleep.
As you say this, Darling, and as Sage tells him to come back, he's gonna lift from your back, shit on the back of your head, and then promptly sit on
that
Sage's
bird
on
gonna
Sage's shoulder.
die.
What did he do to you?
Birdie wants to die.
So what about
What
the
am I missing
aliens?
here?
Well,
I,
Rhea only mentioned what she put in the coffee. So that means with being drunk and alcohol, Bert's the only one that has alcohol on him.
Okay, it didn't taste like alcohol. Though that is a good point. Bert, what the hell did you put in the coffee?
Oh. Oh. Ow. Okay. Well, see, good morning, Sage. It's nice to see
Is
you
it?
awake. It's a
Because
wonderful
this is a
morning,
hell of a
isn't
way
it?
to wake up.
Well, depends on how you look at things.
I'm looking at them in a way, I promise you.
I'm sure. It did nothing to hurt you. If anything, I imbibed your coffee with some dwarven rum. It's not the kind that gives me the fiery shits, but it is the kind that, yeah, it's dwarven. It doesn't give me the same reaction. So I thought I'd share it
And
with
you
you 'cause
spiked
it was
you spiked my coffee.
I figured you don't drink, and if I'd have told you it was dwarven rum, you'd automatically thought alcohol, and it's
I'm
so
not
much
predictable.
more.
I'm just that predictable. Oh god.
Karen's just
Rude.
quietly looking between the pair. Oh.
That was rude and you should have asked.
Well, what would you have said?
I would have said don't spike my coffee without me knowing about it.
Well, now you knew the minute you drank your coffee, right?
I thought Rhea made it weird. Or it was some kind of desert plant. I don't know. It was good.
That alcohol.
Well,
Yeah, we've all had a drink of that.
yeah. See, it's not like you're the only one. Well, you're the only one I spiked your coffee because you don't drink, and you wouldn't have had a drink with me. Everybody else had a drink with me.
Consent, Bert. Consent.
Hmm.
He consented
Okay.
to spike your drink. There's consent.
I mean,
Why did I want you guys back?
because you can't live without us. Are you kidding me?
Because you have the hots for Rhea.
Oh, fuck
Oh.
Murphy.
Flibble's getting out. He's getting dumped out of the coat. Just pick him up, drop him on the ground.
Ha, peasant. Sucks to suck.
Karen's just tilting her head. Ah, mates. Makes sense now.
Sage is so red. Just so red. Can I help you? Are we good? Can I go, like, I don't know, do something else now?
What is it that you like to do?
Amora sets
Read,
Bert down.
baby. Get back to my studies on how we're gonna deal with our little turkey problem?
Oh, right. About that.
That thing, yeah.
I brought this up with the others. I was waiting until you were awake for this.
But wait,
Didn't you
there's
wake me up, by
more.
the way?
What's that?
You needed some sleep.
Yeah, I didn't want to wake you up.
Beg to differ. Continue.
Kind of need to go home.
Elaborate.
I
Ilya?
need to go back to Ilya. I need to make sure it's safe after her.
Right. Okay. So we go to Ilya. No problem.
Weren't we going to
They-
stop by Theme since it's on the way there?
We were, yes.
What's in theme?
Everyone, except unfortunately Korik, would remember that Pete had a good friend there in Ilya, or goddammit, in Fiend.
One of Pete's old good friends lives there.
Right. Right.
He deserves to know what's happened. Add on to that, I did promise these ones to look for their mentor and a friend of my sister's, who may be somewhere between there and Delia.
Okay.
As for Ilia itself, there may be a problem with that.
Because nothing's easy, ever. Great.
She
Well,
was the-
what?
She was the one that I always thought was helping defend it. If they're left defenseless, I may need to stay.
I'm sure somebody else will have stepped up by now.
That's the hope. I don't know,
Or
everything's
we
been
can set somebody up. Let's not make prophecies before we get there.
just on Sage, same prophecies. Her mind goes back yet again to the fear vision that she saw. The one of the future.
What did you see?
And her body just slightly trembles again. Yeah. No. Prophecies. Not do prophecies.
Prophecies
Not
are
with-
stupid things made by stupid people who don't know any better.
It's not worth thinking about.
Okay, you all look right spooked.
As I
We
said,
should get you something to eat.
yes. Eat and drink. Preferably non-alcoholic.
You burn a dirty look.
But,
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what I saw when we're back.
Well, I'd say it just kind of does an about face. Stand down! Let's go.
You can see that Ishtok and Os have visibly relaxed, sheathed their weapons.
Large, scaly lady. Welcome to refresh self before leave.
Thank you. She just sort of trudges past the group. We'll see further.
Okay.
And as the party starts to go forward, you hear the sand rustling, and 20 of what is left of the army pops up and starts coming in as well.
Yeah, I thought that maybe there was like a hostage situation or turkey shit was up to something. So, like, we were just being prepared.
That explains it.
Listen, when I wake up and find out that all of my friends have disappeared in a flash of magic, you get a little antsy. And I will lead them back to the house. I guess see about making food. Sage is not a good cook.
I can help if need be.
I got this. Don't you go sit. I can use magic to do this, right?
We will just take a seat.
Sage contemplates cooking with fireball.
Oh my god.
I'm in danger.
You know what? Concentration check.
I mean, it was a joke.
Commit.
Commit to the
Alright,
bit.
fine. I'll
Do it.
commit to the bit. You want me to make a concentration check? I can make a concentration check. My
Yep.
constitution just went up. Like hella.
Nat 1.
Oh dear god. That is terrifying.
What do I make? Is it just like a con check?
No, concentration is actually a skill.
Oh, it's actually a skill?
Mm-hmm.
I should check my skills more often. There's so many skills in
Oh.
3.5. Oh yeah, I have a +9! It's a crit! 29!
Sage, you remember that when Eldridge would teach you to cook, it just felt so mundane and tedious and messy and boring and time consuming to do it by hand. And you remember
Better than this.
you remember the tips and tricks that you taught yourself by using magic, and purple energy just surges throughout the kitchen, and of their own free will, the utensils and the ingredients and everything else just start magically making themselves perfectly how you envisioned it, how you wanted to taste, and within what would you make? It would be about
Sage-
lunchtime.
Sage just literally bibbidi bobbidi booed it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be so insufferable after this, guys. Fucking hell. I don't know. We'll make like some nice roast meat that you can eat like as a sandwich or by itself, and food. We make food.
So in about 10 minutes, there is a nice feast on the kitchen counter, ready to be picked by everybody.
Damn, I'm good.
Reroll
I think
start
Sage is
helping
kind of
yourself.
hoping for applause and like doesn't get applause. It's just like fine. It's cool.
Reroll start helping herself to the food, and I have to admit, if I had skills like that with magic, it would make making breakfast in the morning for you all a lot easier.
I forgot about that one until now. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck yeah. Ugh. Damn,
Need to
hold
be
on. I gotta go write something down.
If the studies of it met, oh no, you've got your own writing pads. That's fine.
Sage comes back like 2 minutes later with a bunch of fucking parchment and then like sits at the table and scrawling.
Out of curiosity, in those 2 minutes while Sage is gone, who else is in the room with us?
Everybody. All the NPCs, Amora, Karen.
Reroll look to Riku about this and just ask. So, since I figured you'd be best to ask about this, given you know more about different kinds of magic. Is there any way outside of black magic to increase one's lifespan?
Amora shoots her head towards your direction. Riku slowly looks up. Not that I know of. That would be... I haven't read anything. I have a feeling that information would be highly secured somewhere. I mean, anything's possible.
She's just gonna nod and then look to Amora, who's just staring her down. You have anything to add?
She blinks, and her eyes unfocus a little bit, and she shakes her head. What? Were you talking to me? I must have zoned out.
Did I see the colour of the eyes when she did the stare at me?
They were blue.
Okay, so it was still her. Never mind. And then I'd assume it went.
Yeah, I'm back.
very
Got
close
it.
back.
Man, you guys really do look like you've seen some fucking ghosts.
As I said, those mirrors. We had to look in 2 of them each before we could break them to escape from that place. Go from the trial.
So what'd you see?
One showed the truth that you didn't want to accept. I saw that the first time we encountered turkey shits. And my sister being possessed, the hole in her chest. The fact that I faltered, I didn't want to fight. Nothing new, unfortunately. I already knew that.
I don't think anybody can blame you for that one.
The second, the fear that I saw. She kind of gets choked up slightly, so she'll just quickly take a drink of water. I saw your death.
Oh! Oh, did you now? Care to share?
It's nothing horrific. Well, at least from your end. We were here. And you died of old age.
Oh, okay.
It's not okay,
Huh.
though.
Well, I mean, I kind of thought it was like, oh, you're gonna, like, I don't know, turkey shit pops up someday and it's like, ah, I'm back, and we all get dead or something. But, like, I
Hey,
mean, I can do old age.
I didn't look any older than I do now when it happened. I know I was older, but nothing had changed for me.
Dear, you are an elf.
That's the problem. Don't want to see you die.
You know that any of us could die any day, right?
That's why I fight to stop it, but I can't fight death.
No, you can't.
Well, I mean, if Corellin fucks up, then we're gonna have a war with the Pantheon. You could literally fight the goddess of death.
Why would Corellin fuck up? What?
Oh, you weren't there for that.
Why do you keep leaving out
Wait.
important details?
Wait, no, you were there for that. It was when the ambush happened. When Corellin forced to take over.
Oh, yeah. Is that illegal? I don't do god shit. Are they mad about that?
That's
I mean,
a
I'm
good
kind of mad
question.
about that. Like,
I don't know if the gods could hear.
well, we can deal with that eventually. Listen, it doesn't sound like you went through anything fun, but you also don't have any proof that you went through anything true.
It was only a fear.
Exactly.
But if the fear is so mundane, one that everyone has to face, would you dying on the battlefield be any easier?
There's a reason I tried to avoid this for so long.
Right, right.
And it's not just all the ribbing. It's not going to be easy for anybody. Sage says, suddenly very conscious that they're not alone.
We'll make it work.
If we all survive this, we can figure it out then.
Rio just slowly nods with a smile. Yeah,
What's got the rest of you so quiet? Usually you love teasing.
Lately, there's just been so much unrest. It's starting to wear on me. Although I did get in some good training while you were sleeping. That's going to be an interesting story to tell you.
Why? What story? Bert?
Me and Rhea did some training. And Rhea taught me some of the ways of the barbarian and how to channel anger into my combat.
Oh, don't forget, Korik was in that mess too.
Oh, that's right. Korik, yeah. Yeah, Korik was in there too. It was really weird. I don't really remember a whole lot of what happened, but for sure I kicked somebody's ass and somebody kicked my ass. And then, yeah.
What did you guys see in this weird mirror scenario?
Oh. I saw things in nightmares I don't want to talk about.
I respect that.
Korik, as a refresher for you, your fact was you were basically held and forced to watch the Dark Ruler surgically insert the phylacteries into 5 young dragon's heads, and your
Oh.
fear was Solus dying.
Remember the fear, but I don't remember anything about the phylacteries.
My fear was the dying in bed,
Yeah.
cold and alone. Instead of dying on the battlefield protecting my friends. Knowing that that meant that my friends were all dead. Because otherwise they would have been there for me, right?
That's how you interpreted it.
That's heartbreaking to me as a player. Hi.
Yeah. Got you right in the feels.
TW, do you remember yours?
I don't know. You had me say it. You literally had me do my own. So
Okay. So Kirish's fear was, after this was all said and done, he had no purpose in life. And then his fact was he did see the beginning of the destruction of Misa, and Ash was leading it, but he was able to focus that Ash was actually kicking and punting some of the undead away from him because he was holding a small Illumian child in his arms, protecting the young child.
Wait, so was Ash a bad guy or not?
Who knows?
That sounded a little complicated.
No kidding. Glad I didn't have to deal with that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if nobody else needs to get anything about that off their chest, I can go start making preparations to leave.
Right.
We're gonna go where? Check on
Theme?
somebody?
Well, we're gonna go to Ilia by way of Theme.
Yeah.
Indeed. It's going to be a bit of a travel, but places we've not really checked on yet. Probably do us a lot of good in the long run as well.
How are we gonna travel then? By dragon?
I think the dragon should stay here to protect Gula. This has the most concentrated amount of people right now.
Okay.
I certainly wouldn't want to demean them by asking them to be pack horses either.
No, not that way at all. They could help in getting revenge against Turkey.
Plus,
better.
Plus, if we're going to be hopefully traveling there without being noticed, going without the dragons may be best.
Yeah.
You should probably avoid the air as well. Well, at least high altitude.
Yeah, alright, fine. Let's just go on the ground. We'll take wagons or horses or whatever have you that we need. And
Horses will probably be fastest, at least until I can crack teleportation.
Well, you also forget, Bert, that 3 of us can summon monsters to help with that.
well, I mean, if I could summon monsters, I have that ability as well.
Oh, well then make it 4.
But yeah, I mean, yeah.
There is a pecking sound coming from the front door.
I'll get it. I get it.
You open the door, and you don't see anybody, but your feet feel awfully warm.
I look down.
There is a fiery raven standing, and there is a small metal box underneath its feet.
Delivery?
It looks at you, squints, nods its head, gives a flourishing bow with one wing tucked to its chest, the other wing out, bows, and poofs. And a thing of fire.
I take the box into the kitchen.
Delivery?
Beats
Oh.
me, homie.
They did not say who it was for.
It was a burning, fiery raven. So, no.
He just like kind of freezes up mid-bite, just trying to process that.
You'd really think we'd get used to weird shit happening to us.
I'm more wondering how it didn't burn the package.
The box is metal, right?
Yes.
I just tink on the metal box.
Okay, now I'm wondering how you didn't burn yourself on the package.
I'm just that good.
Okay, next question. Who will be sending us a package?
Let's find out. And I open it.
You open it, and there is a book. There is a piece of paper on top of a book, on top of a lot of clothes.
But I go for the book.
You pick up the book, and the piece of paper on top of the book slides over, and there is a note above the bunches of clothes.
Oh, the plus side, it's not something dangerous or explosive.
What's the book?
The book...
No, can wait. I need to know about the book.
The book is about to be added into your section of the books, papers, notes section. And there you go.
Wait, the books, papers, notes section?
Yep.
On
Is
Discord.
that a channel that I don't have access to?
No, you definitely have access to it. Where'd it go to? Did it not?
Oh,
Oh, there it is. It just
Yeah.
hasn't loaded yet.
Did it go
T-Dab
now?
died? Question mark.
Why is it not? I guess so.
Books, papers, and notes. It's under Echoes of the Past refreshers category.
Yeah, I got the category. It just
There you go.
hasn't loaded.
If you can access that.
Did it go now? Hold on. Why is it not?
I have so many books.
It's not listed as like a hyperlink. Oh, you know, because I think I was like Yeah, it's not deleting. It's not. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's not showing up as its own hyperlink. So it's gonna be the very last one.
The Dark Ruler's journal?
What?
Oh, fuck.
I
I don't speak Abyssal.
I thought you did.
I speak Infernal.
Is it? Hold on. Oh fuck! It is infernal. Hold on. Please wait. Okay. There you go.
Infernal. There it is, Infernal. This is... Oh, this is really important. Oh, this is... Ha ha ha. Hey Ray, read that note. Figure out who the fuck sent this to us. Oh, I love them.
what language is the note in?
So the note reads, it's in a very flowing handwriting. The edges of the note are a tad singed. It reads, Sage, I'm on quite a tight leash right now, but I figured you could use all the ammo you could get to get one step ahead of that asshole. Hopefully my raven was not intercepted. As I was about to send it off, acquaintance of mine asked me to deliver these to you as well. Not sure why, but he seemed friendly enough. But hopefully at least this book helps. And hopefully these clues help. And it's actually written with a question mark at the end. Stay safe. I still want to teach you again, and give my regards to Master Kirish. Signed, Dog.
Well, it's just been saying that out loud as she's reading it.
Sorry, who's it from? Sage looks up from the book.
Hog, was it?
Tog! That burning old bastard. Oh, he's so good.
That
This,
explains-
I brandished the book. Turkey Feather's journal.
that
At least part of
explains-
it.
That explains the singe to the paper. Wait,
Yes, he's a fire genasi, elemental, something like that.
Turkey shit keeps a journal.
Anybody who works the way we work keeps a journal, Rhea. Duh.
Yeah, that's fair.
Most of the
What about-
time, we're just smart enough to put it in a language that nobody around us knows.
What about juicy shits, cat and that?
Give me 5 minutes. Figure out what's up with the clothes.
Is Karen still here, just standing here listening to all of this?
She'd be sitting on the couch with the Mora just listening to the banter.
It's in a house that she actually can fit in without having to crouch down.
She's probably on the floor, honestly. She should probably break the couch.
Let's see, Bert, would you be sitting at the table? Where would you be at in all of this?
Think, is there food in this kitchen? Is this kitchen
E-
or dining area?
Yep.
Well, this is the y'all are in the basement at the moment. Like you're in the top floor. But the food is on the kitchen counter. Sage is at the dining room table.
I've
Sage
been
made
on the
us all
kitchen
food.
counter to get food. And then sitting down at the table, probably.
Yes, Sage made us all food.
Okay. Korik, where would you be at?
I don't know. I'll follow Bert.
All right. Rhea, what about yourself?
Oh, she was already in the kitchen, sat down.
Oh, okay. So,
Well, she was sat down. She's probably right next to Sage now after having read the letter.
all right. So, Karin, roll me a spot check.
Oh, I don't know what a modifier is. Oh god, okay, 19 anyway.
You happen to look over and you see Amora watching everybody get their food. And she goes to stand up and you can see that she's actually purposely trying to hide her right side.
Aaron be sitting on the left or right side of her.
It would be the right. So, like-
Karen's just gonna raise a hand up just essentially just like, her hand's probably big enough, just encapsulates Amora's thigh and just gently pushes it down. Get food for you. As she moves to stand up.
Amora doesn't say anything, but she does sit down, and you can tell that when she does, she kind of like doesn't fully wrap her wings around herself, but it's enough to where you can't really see her torso all that well.
I'm just gonna sort of trudge over, try not to knock any shit around with her big tail to go fetch some of assortment of food.
Rhea, you said you were getting the other note, right?
Well, there was only the one note in there, wasn't there?
No, there was two. There was, from what Sage saw, it was notebook close, and then when Sage picked up the book, there was first Tog's note, and then Mysterious note.
Yeah, then she'd read the other one as well. Wait, there's another note here.
Pidge, what would the note read?
The note would read to Gondra. These garments are well made and will serve you well. And good luck.
Huh. And after just finishing reading that out loud again, she'll just look down to the clothes.
Each set of clothing has names pinned to them with parchment.
Guess. She'll just start making a bit of room on the table, clearing away some of like the empty plates. And then just start laying the outfits out on the table.
Alright, Pidge, if you want to start slapping them, slapping the clothes up in, we'll do character picks.
Furiously scrolling back, hold on. Character picks. Cool.
Sage, what information do you share? What is everybody's next game plan as Karin gets food? What is the game plan?
Sage is deep in this book, muttering. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. 6, 7 times. 7 times. What's 7 times 5? 35. Oh my god. No way. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Paging through, muttering, disgusting and also insulting. And how?
Are you okay then?
It's bad here. Uh, okay, this is interesting. Are we on Ardnog?
Yes.
Is that the world?
Yes, that is the
Cool.
continent.
Did you just scramble the word dragon whenever you needed words?
It took you this long to figure that Ardnog is basically a flipped of
I
dragon.
haven't seen it written out before. And we didn't hear it much. So yeah.
What do you think about
It's-
Gondra?
Well, I know that one, but I didn't see any other words written down.
Oh no, it wasn't. Oh, I need a word here. No, it was definitely intentional.
There might be more dragons than we anticipated.
What do you mean?
He named one app. That's fucking rude. That's just. How many? Give me like 2 minutes and I'll finish reading. Just 1 moment.
Well, gives me time to get the rest of
And we're
these
back to the
sorted out.
normal stage.
I'll just post these ones for now.
Hey Ria, remember that conversation we had last night about solving problems with god magic?
Yeah?
While she's distracted, do you want me to try that now?
You raise a brow at that, remembering what she was talking about with her? Wait, is this this you talking to Mora, or is this?
Am I missing anyone?
Kirish, Sage, Ria. You are missing Bert and Amora.
Always Bert, leaving him out.
Hey, but
She looks at you and you can tell by the determined look on her face that it is Amora.
Wouldn't it be better to ask her as well?
She kind of smirks. She's basically my bitch right now, so she does as I say.
No, not her.
Kinky.
The one who would be helping.
I mean, she has stated she wants to get rid of it as soon as possible. I figure while she's distracted.
We will just slowly look over to Sage.
He's 26. We have one.
I suppose now would be a good time if she is distracted.
he's 24, 22. I can do math. 22. But none of these sound right. Okay, I've read the thing. What are we talking about?
At this point, you see Amora standing up, looking a bit concerned. We might have a solution to your rogue tattoo problem.
Oh?
We don't know if it'll work. So if you want all of the party's opinion first, we may have to wait for Kira. She kind of passed out on the couch.
It slowly closes the book. Care to elaborate? I had some thoughts about it as well. I was going to talk to Kirsch when he woke up.
Put this
Essentially-
god... Oh, go ahead.
Essentially put, this came about because of the talk we had with, when it comes to Amora and Corellin. With Amora saying, well, essentially put, if she's going to come out, she needs to do some kind of show of godly power. If a act of divine intervention give me my body back, maybe it could give you full control of yours without him taking you.
You're proposing we use Corellian's power to erase the hold that turkey shit has on me.
If you're willing.
Interesting proposal. How do you know it will work?
I don't. But
Company.
god magic has to have some sort of weight, or else, as Kirish put it, they're just eternally living beings. Like us.
I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but this was done with arcane magic, and I'm not sure it can be undone by anything but arcane magic.
Shouldn't god magic trump all?
I don't exactly put much weight in those chuckle fucks.
Rand just fucking snickers quietly.
I mean, we know what the problem is. We know where it went wrong. I'll spare you the visual details. Not exactly gonna keep undressing in the kitchen every time we talk about it.
I don't know.
Damn.
Rhea might like it.
Okay, you.
Yeah, keep your mouth shut. Everybody just don't speak.
Don't speak. Okay.
My point being, we know it went wrong because fuck, it was a misinscribed protection from evil spell. So technically all I need to do is to get it correctly inscribed.
He put the E before the I, and it fucked the whole thing up.
No,
Well,
but thank you for underestimating my literary skills.
No, it's whoever coded bloody alien colonial marines where they put a 0 instead of a 1.
What?
quick, long story short kind of thing, because we're recording at the moment. Alien Colonial Marines was a garbage fire, or the AI was broken. They found out the AI was broken because someone put a 0 instead of a 1.
Oh shit.
Binary code, it'll do that every time. Fuck up the whole system.
Well, that's just for the protection. Sage, I'm talking about the whole thing. The botched protection and the possession.
Right. I'm not for it. I'm just gonna. When somebody fucks with you and your body once, you kind of get a little hesitant about letting somebody fuck around with your magic again. So if you give me a while to get used to the idea, maybe.
Amora walks up to you. I know you're not fond, but... And she hugs you. And she wraps her wings around you. And she hugs you like your siblings do. Tight, but not choking. I know how you feel about people messing with you without... She starts to tremble. Not on a magic base. Well, I guess now I do, but... You're not alone in that feeling. Take your time. And she's going to release you. Take the plate of food that Karen has been awkwardly holding this whole time. Go to the couch and just start shoveling her face. Pointedly not looking at anybody.
That settles it then. Yeah. What was I thinking about before that? Oh! Yeah, 22 dragons!
What?
So... And Sage just kind of puts a hand on the Dark Ruler's book, which is sitting on the table. It's a little hard to parse, because he leaves out context that he wouldn't need, but we do. But he's been summoning from elsewhere? Other worlds? I don't understand the theory behind it. Because he specifies that it's not planes of existence, but focus. In this excerpt, he chronicles at least 26 different entities, the majority of which are draconic, that he has summoned, and for the most part, subsequently lost control of. But none of them sound anything like the dragons we already know. So I don't really know what to make of it.
He has... Oh. That's... She just slowly sits back down again. Just rests her head in one of her hands, just... How are we going to deal with all those?
I don't know what to make of it. I don't think many of them were allied, but I know at least some of them were subdued via rune, much like what he did to me, Cleo, and Nisana. So, I don't know, they range from being a water dragon to plague dragons to dragons that plane shift truly like nothing I've ever even read before.
This
So I don't know.
it's got a lot more complicated, a lot faster.
Yeah.
Wait. How does he have access to this journal?
Tog?
Yeah.
He probably stole it. That'd be my best guess, at least.
Okay. Remind me again, who was the other note of the clothes from?
Unsigned.
So, this handwriting is different than the first note.
Yeah,
And
what's
yet,
that one say?
well, I already said it out loud, but essentially puts
I wasn't listening.
dissenters. Oh, no, that's fair. Essentially put dissenters' clothing provisions, I guess, be the best way to put it. I don't know if there's any magical tuning to these or not, but there seems to be at least one for each of us.
Each of
It's
them
just
are
kind of. Oh, God.
pinned with names.
Yep.
Sorry.
Just kind of motions to the table where they're all laid out.
Wow, this is fancier than anything I ever even looked at. Is it Elvin?
Sure.
Cool. Mysterious clothes. Dire journal entry. Great. I don't know, I've got nothing. I need to think with some normal coffee, maybe.
I mean, do you make any?
Always.
So I'm
And
about to
Sage
say,
will retrieve coffee.
despite the fact that I did it right, I don't know if you're going to trust my coffee again.
I might give you another chance, but not today.
That's fair.
Oh, and Karan has given Amora the food.
Amora stands up, and her plate is clean. It's like there wasn't even anything on it to begin with. Is everyone else done eating?
I'm good.
Sage realizes she hasn't eaten. Takes a piece of bread. Yep, this is all. Yep. Have at it.
Sage, that's not enough.
There's some in my room I haven't gotten yet.
Sage, open wide. Ah.
Mm.
Here comes the airplane!
I'll eat the stuff in my room. I didn't really touch it because you guys were gone.
Probably could do with reheating then.
I'll get to it later. It has the book open again.
Amora sets the plate down, looks at all the clothes with her name pinned on it. Well, this is... Why do I have so much more clothes than the rest of you?
You do tend to go through them.
No,
Which means that-
armor, but just clothes-wise, there's so many dresses. There's no pants. There's one outfit that has pants.
You're just
Yeah,
gonna
tell me about it.
hand him more of the notes. I can't tell whose handwriting this is, can you?
I'm gonna roll an intelligence check. Pidge, would she be able to recognize it with an 18?
Don't know. Would she have seen that writing a lot?
I think, not the writing, but the way that it's worded. Like the verbiage.
Yes.
She looks at it, reads it. You see her tense. Then you see her spark.
And just sort of tilts her head. Everything okay?
She takes a deep breath. The sparking dies. She looks to Karen and everybody roll spot checks.
Even
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I love spot checks.
I'm probably gonna do shit.
16.
12. And I don't think I have any modifiers for it.
$26.
Cork sees all.
I crit again!
19.
Cork, Bert, Sage, did you roll a spot check?
Yeah, I crit. 29.
Oh, okay.
28.
Alright, so... And Rhea, what was yours?
Uh, 24, I think it was.
Okay. So basically everyone except Karen, because you rolled a 12, can see...
Sorry.
can see that there is a calm rage on her face. And she slowly turns to Karen and hands you the note. Does this writing look familiar to you?
And sort of just takes it, not really catching on what's going on. The moment she looks at it, even just seeing the stylization of the writing, she just shoves the whole thing in her mouth and just hisses angrily.
Is it a yes?
And her tail is just thumping on the floor.
I'm guessing that's a yes.
What's
Through
his...
the mouthful of
Go
paper,
ahead.
she just hears, I'm going to... through the mouthful of paper, she clearly states, I am going to eat his arms again.
Definitely feel
Again?
like we've missed something here.
She's just chewing on the paper.
Amora's eyes lock onto yours, and the rage behind her eyes basically dwarfs your barbaric rage. The one that sought pleasure in hunting and torturing me.
It's just like a small noise of like agreement.
Mysterious. evil Taylor?
And actually swallows the note and just sort of like looks to Sage. He can give gifts, but bad intentions to adults. Kill. Hurt.
You're breathing in your mic, Lynn.
Awesome.
There's just a huge sandstorm just running above the town.
Very atmospheric. Karen would just sort of clear her voice. Paul, winged one. No.
That means nothing to me.
She just sort of turns her head to Amora like, come on. I ain't gonna say it, you are.
Sage, the person that made these clothes, and she locks eyes with you, and you've seen Fury, you've seen Battle Ready, but you would rather go up against Rhea's barbarian rage right now, rather than be in front of Amora. This is dragon level rage. Like, Eastrel is pissed off and ready about to burn some bitch's rage. This...
Me. You go. Sorry.
The one who made these clothes is the reason why I am like I am now. The one that tortured me in Death's Hall.
So, we don't wear the clothes.
Thing with clothes. He makes good quality. He donates to our little ones. But first time seeing adult clothes. She's very conflicted and agitated as she states this. Like she feels like it's very out of character for him, but also in character. He is weird. He doesn't want you dead.
Just me.
Make sense?
Why just you?
I'm apparently a target for him. He wants my wings upon his mantle.
Gross.
A hunter takes trophies.
He wanted my tail.
Never have I been so glad that I'm a human. Okay.
He would probably want your skin.
Gross!
Yes.
So we do or we don't accept this gift? I'm so confused.
He is confusing.
Yeah, you said that. Okay.
Up to you.
I mean, they're not exactly my style. Holds up the flowing robes. Contrasted with basically tired university professor outfit. It's interesting. This is a choice.
Aaron sort of changes her gaze to Amora, seeming to want to say something, but just decides best to stay quiet at the moment. Like, she goes to say something, but just stops and looks back at the clothing.
Amora softens her gaze and tilts her head as a go on.
Can talk away. Karen will just ask. Need to tell.
Amora nods and she leads Karen into the furthest room, which is where Korik is currently staying, and shuts the door behind them.
Okay then.
Who wants to eavesdrop? Looks at Sage.
Respect people's privacy.
No,
When I
don't
don't
you pull
understand
that
what the
shit.
fuck is
Respect
going on.
people's privacy. Proceeds to picklock underneath the door underneath the stairs.
Well, it's my fucking house now.
But I also know Sage is a nosy bitch.
Yeah, I'm a nosy bitch. I'm also
Hmm.
dealing with the fact that apparently there's over 20 random ass dragons flying around. So for once, Sage is a little preoccupied.
Wow. Alright, who else wants to eavesdrop?
I'll listen in. I'll give a listen check.
Alright. Korik, Ria, what about you two?
We will probably be a bit more focused on the clothing at the moment, just trying to figure out what to do with all that lot,
Alright.
given that these are apparently from an enemy and yet seem to have been sent in earnest.
Confusion is
looks
super
at it.
effective.
Yeah. He's just fucking giggling in the background.
Korik, my man, what about you?
I'm just gonna put it on.
Are you gonna eavesdrop?
No, he's too interested in the new clothing.
Alright.
Korik got new duds. This man's been wearing the same shit since he was raised wild.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Bert got a 24 listen check.
Alright, Bert, you look at everyone. Sage is looking conflicted. Ria's looking at the clothes. You see Korik stripping down and putting on new clothes. You're like, fuck it, I'm nosy. So you go up to the door and you put your ear to it. Alright. Amora and Karen is in the room with the door shut behind them. Amora looks. What's wrong?
The children you met. He saved them. She's just very honest as she states this.
She just blinks.
It confuses me. He kills, but not children. What make of that? He took Ollie from Hall. Saved. Same with Mary.
Her eyes sharpen, focus at Mary's name.
He brings children from danger. I hate him, but he keeps them safe.
Her face is a range of emotions from confliction to rage to appreciation until it just finally just settles on rage, and she picks up a chair and she throws it up against the wall, shattering the chair up against the wall. And from Bert, you hear this very clearly as you're eavesdropping, and everyone in the kitchen can hear just the sound of shattering wood.
Oh, I back away from the door. That doesn't sound like some shit I wanted. No, oh, that's not good. That
Probably
no.
fine.
Keep my yep. They're great. Yeah, things are wonderful in there. Not my business.
Karen is just sitting there, just letting her get it out. He was not like now. Long time past. She doesn't even know if Imura's gonna hear her. She's talking after the chair shattering, but she's just honest.
She turns. What happened?
His family killed. Wife, children, grandchildren killed. By what they thought were heroes.
Death of loved ones can push anybody over the edge. I can't really say anything against that.
Neither I have done so, but have not recovered. Neither has he. Think he seeks pain to repent.
I want to give
Not
him pain. A lot of it.
He let me bite his arm off. Did not scream.
But yet he has two still.
Yes, that is what scares me. Something is wrong.
I agree. But I am conflicted.
So am I.
Bound by my oath, I owe him a favor. He saved the last remaining person from my village.
She just sort of gives a small nod. Karen did hear.
But he's brought me so much pain that I can't just let him walk away.
That agree with. But inflicting pain may not be good.
Does he honor any sort of code? Any oath?
She sort of seems to be really hesitant about responding to that. I can't state. My oath can't state. except he was pure before.
And then his family fell.
She just gives like a small nod. He has little ones and one left. He does not want little ones to be like him. Keep them hidden.
She clenches a fist and it's rage, and she just brings it up and slams it down onto the desk. And you guys and everyone in the kitchen can hear a cracking sound of wood. And Karen, you can see that there is actually not only a fish-shaped dent, but also cracks coming from the dent.
There is
Think-
a lot of stuff happening in there.
Yep, best we just leave that shit alone. Yeah, I don't recommend.
What are they talking about?
I will recite what I've heard them say so far.
You walked away
Like it-
after,
right.
Karen told Amora that Ash is the one that saved the little ones. Especially the one after her hometown.
Not everybody knows that.
Ooh.
Or Sage knows.
It would be everybody since they're all in the room with you.
Okay.
Yeah, but probably that's
Like
let
I
it
said,
have sorted
probably
out.
none of our business.
Yeah, it's
If I would challenge him to a duel to the first one that falls unconscious. Not only does he get his pain, but if he wins, we can't kill him. For he is doing good. But if I win, his career of pain and torture stops. And add hunting onto that for that matter.
Karen sort of like just tilts her head quite far. Think he would accept. He is good at talking. He hears everyone out when not ordered.
Is he under control, or is this all of his own free will?
He follows orders to stay alive. He follows willingly, but if denies, may perish.
She just closes her eyes and her wings flap up and they sharply come down. And there is another large clattering and another large crash. And Karen, you just see the desk just slide in on itself as the rest of the desk is just broken in two.
If need, let anger out. Maybe not on room. Can spar. Will not use weapon.
Well, Sage knows mending, so she can fix all of this. And
We have a spot for this, guys.
My Karen's just like, can we stop breaking the furniture?
And you are just the messenger, so sparring with you would be inappropriate.
Not at all. I train paladins. Will not eat any limbs, but she sort of shrugs. Can tussle.
Amora returns to her stance, and you can see that there is bruising along the main muscle areas of her arms, and you can see that the main wing bones are a little bit discolored. They're not bleeding through, but she has snow white wings, so anything off color shows very easily through, so she's hurting a lot, but she's definitely not showing it.
Karen holds her hands out. Hands, please. She just like does like small grabby hands for from Aurora's hands. Hands, please.
Amora looks at them, and a small smile appears on her face, just like Mary used to do. And she gently lays them down, and you can feel the spark of untrained magic as she touches them. Will I ever recover from these injuries? The burns, the scars, the starvation.
Recovery is part. But trauma is harder to heal. Scars will not leave inside. Karen is also going to cast Lay on Hands.
Everybody except Rhea can feel the tingling of magic coming from the other room.
That's probably fine.
That's totally fine.
Whatever magic is happening in there.
Karen sort of just like gently holds Amora's hands. Need to look after self. Take time. Frail will get worse. Strength needed. Yes.
Amora bows her head and she looks up, and she just has a heartbroken face. Kira said that as well. I need to start caring for myself and take time off, but I feel there is no time.
Kara actually sort of just like hunches over more to be eye level with Amora. Can still recover while training. Karin, do that. He sort of just like squeezes Amora's hands. Become paladin? Yes.
You would do that.
She just gives a small nod. You have strength. But honesty. Need to learn control, but that comes with practice. She sort of kind of smirks about when she makes the control comment.
A small smile plays on Amora's face as she squeezes Karin's hands. You're also not the first one to tell me I need control of many things.
Yes, yes. Think sister and Mary will be good help.
Wouldn't my presence put everyone in danger, though?
Depends. Do you have control? Can you protect those around you?
Even if it meant dying. Yes.
Not dying. Keeping safe. Paladins do not go for death. We go for safety. Protect our ones and others in need. Understood.
Yes. A night.
Or I will throw you across room. I'm just trying to make a joke.
I think if anything else is thrown, I think we're gonna have a montage of Gondra bursting down the door. But a knight always goes in first, leading the charge. We
Yes.
only fall back when the others and the innocent, the unarmed, have retreated. Even if there's one left, we stay to defend them, even if it costs us our lives.
We protect till the end. Thrive. But it seems you have family to live for. Yes. You must remember. Yes.
And there's still some things I have to say. So, even then, I do have something to live for.
Exactly. Can't let life pass by. You have safety. Just need to see it. He just gently squeezes Amora's hands again before just laying them on top of each other and just patting her hands.
Amora will take her hands back and she crosses her arms to where her elbows are touching. She dips down where her knee touches the ground, and as she stands up, she bows down, and when she stands up, she brings her hands in the cup to where her fingertips touch the other's wrist. I would be most honored to learn your ways, but I must ask the others if it is all right if I take a leave.
Kari just gives like a very small nod. Of course. Don't expect instant. When ready. Now I will fix room. You go get drink. Cool down. Yes.
She nods and she opens the door. And what is the scene that Amora walks into?
As the door's open, Rhea just tries to act casual, like, yeah, we're listening in, we're trying to pray.
Reading.
Oh, Korik, those clothes look really good on you, actually.
Thanks. Forgot to put the pants on, but that's okay.
Your outfit is nothing but pants.
Nuh-uh. I'll find a way.
Has a belt and and shoes.
Fenders to keep them up.
God, also, I wanted to make this joke. Stranger has given Korik pants. Korik
See,
is free.
I put the belt on.
Oh my
I put
God.
the boots on, and I put the cloak on, and that's it. That's it. Good.
Boy, schlongadongan out there just fucking swinging.
More like resting upon Solus's back, which I want to know how Solus feels about that.
Part of nature.
Every
Yeah.
Time somebody gives them a scritchy, they're awfully close to something they might not want to touch. Oh, let's give the dog belly rubs. All right.
Oh God, the Red Rocket.
Oh god.
Oh god, is that what Korik calls it as well?
Oh my god.
Given they were raised together.
Jesus. What is wrong with you all? Bert, what are you doing?
I'm wondering. I'm wondering what Amora is gonna do next. She just never-endingly surprises me with. Yeah, I expect her to split somebody's skull, and she's over here fucking saying they're good and making them into paladins. I don't. Yeah. I'm curious. Korik and well, I was thinking that we could spar again, but I'm not fighting somebody naked.
Can't handle the hammer.
Bert, I hate to tell you, but he probably was naked the first time you sparred.
God, I thought about that just a minute ago.
It's a little hazy, isn't it? Too much magnificent.
Yeah,
that's why you.
That's exactly what the hell it is.
That's why you.
Somebody tell me when he put pants on so I can look up from this book.
You may be having your eyes in the. Oh, I see. It's a win-win situation.
Karen walks out. Oh, this again. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh goodness.
Karen will emerge a little bit after having to somewhat tidy the trashed room.
So, we can trust these, right?
Yes. As stated, if he wanted dead, would have been dead long ago. Garments, safe. Weird, but safe.
I suppose that makes sense. Rhea will just be looking to her outfit. Just like holding the pieces up to herself.
Need hand dressing.
No, I should be fine. Just I've started to notice a pattern with this. I mean, I
Accepting
get it.
shady gifts from enemies?
What, sorry?
Shady gifts from enemies?
No, I mean more my style of dress. I mean, I get it's practical. And quite frankly, but it makes it easier to wear the armor over the top. Was it just the odd spot since I've had home on the mind recently?
He seems to care in uncomfortable way.
Who seems to care?
Maker of clothes.
Oh, right. Just, I said, like, I've just had home on the mind for a while. Never dressed like this when I used to, well, before setting off for all this. I actually dressed more feminine.
Feminine. She just sort of like tilts her head, not actually recognizing that word. What is that?
She'll just look and then, like, motion to some of the outfits that Imora got, like the, more dress-like ones. This kind of stuff.
Ah, thin shape clothes.
Well, yes, but built more of a, She kind
More-
of stops as she's about to finish saying that, and then it's like, yeah, more nature style, I guess, given where I lived.
Ah, like natural fibers fit close.
Natural fibers, ones that mimic the trees and the leaves and the plants, that kind of thing.
Did not want to sound rude when say bark clothes.
That's fine.
It is pretty, but always breaks for me.
Well, if you guys are gonna stand around talking about clothes, I'm gonna go see about getting us some horses. Because I'm not walking the Fiend. Or to
We
Ilya,
can-
for that matter.
Several of us can summon animals.
I'm with you on that. Let's go procure some mounts.
I don't think I've walked anywhere.
Pyron just quietly
did.
chuckles.
You will.
Good. You go.
I forgot the places. Sick. Two people places. Where
Could
was the place?
Ask Ollie to deliver. And she sort of just makes like a sharp hissing laugh. Could
Welcome.
send you far.
Probably overshoot us.
Ah, that was it.
Quite.
You did.
I-
You did.
I don't know teleportation yet. I'm not gonna let a kid teleport us. And Sage tries to walk out of the room while still having the book in front of her face because she does not know the Korik situation.
You did walk once, Carrick. You walked through town completely stark naked after the snake lady.
Did not surprise.
That was just a good time.
Kara
Not
sort of like
prepared, it
turns
wasn't.
her head. Kara's just gonna look over at Korik like, happened again. See. Not changed. Does Amora need hand change wings? Big.
No, I should be fine. And she picks up the set of clothes that have a thin metal layer of underneath. I do have to go to the blacksmiths to actually get properly measured for my armor. But let's see how this fits first. And she's gonna take it, walk into the bathroom, and a few minutes later she comes out and she looks like an entirely different person. She actually walks with a bit more confidence, and with her previous armors, it basically made her masculine. The only you could tell she was female was by her voice and by her facial shape. But this, whoever has found Amora attractive, roll a will save.
Ah, shit.
Risha's already knocked out.
Will save is a 10.
17.
Ooh.
25.
Damn.
She over that now. God sage.
Bert, have you ever found Amora attractive?
Bert's not trying to admit all that, but I'll roll anyways. What do I need to roll to save?
Will save.
Okay. I'm falling madly in love with you.
Oh, that's a
nat
crit.
20. Oh, yeah.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Not froggy enough.
I'm not enamored anymore. Those feathers don't tickle my fancy.
Bert, you see Amora kind of like Sage, more like a daughter almost, but this armor
More like
suits
a
her.
sister.
Oh, like a sister? Alright. Either way, still family. You've seen her as family, and
But I'm not denying her allure of being absolutely attractive.
but she
You're not helping.
Oh,
but she is a pretty girl, and this armor just makes her so much better with Sage. You look up and you're like, damn, she's more of a badass. I dig it. Rhea, you look at her and you appreciate that she has some proper clothes and not just rags, let alone dirty rags. And it brings you back to when you first saw Mora just peacefully weaving flowers together. And it just reminds you of the more simpler times. Korik, you see Amora, and you see that this armor fits her shape very well. You can see the hourglass figure, and it still leaves room to the imagination, but that shape, though, Korik, you start to feel aroused.
What else is
That
new?
checks. By the way, he's still not wearing pants.
Ugh.
Amora just looks at everyone. Does it fit okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
snug.
looks fine, Amor. Looks fine.
Did anyone else just hear a slide whistle?
Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
Amora just walks over, looks at the sleeping Kirish, and she just puts a gentle hand and rubs his cheek with her finger. I wish you were awake to see this, but you've been through a lot with not a lot of sleep. I'm going to
Right.
lay you down so you don't have a crick in your neck.
How many horses do we need?
Sage, we don't need to buy any horses.
I was just gonna try to use force of reputation.
She
Just
points.
gonna go with it.
She points to Riku, Bert, Korik, and the sleeping Kirish as she is trying to lay him down. They can summon creatures.
Creatures big enough to carry 2 people each.
Yeah, remember the hippogriffs can carry 3.
I was really hoping we could avoid flying this time.
I mean, we're not gonna fly. but it'd still be cheaper that way.
Karen slowly raises her hand. Have mount, if need.
No, we'll be fine. They've
Was
got the demon
stating-
bird horses.
Was stating, not offering. Will use.
I'm not qualified enough to make that decision. I just want to leave so I can get out of the same room as the pantsless guy, okay? I'm gonna go now.
That's fine.
Actually,
Me
Sage
too.
will, like, reverse to her room where all the books are because dragons.
Amora's eyes kind of narrow. Like our dragons?
No! Other dragons! 26 fucking dragons!
And just like lowers her hand down. Only dragon? Or big dragon?
I don't. All I have is this. Kind of brandishes the book that's shielding her face.
See.
Some are described as very big. For sure.
Have. See.
You've seen some?
There's a small nod. Yes. Have.
Please describe them.
Not really pay attention. Just huge shadows.
That's not helpful. Thanks. Okay, good to know. Great. Where?
Sort of like tilts her head thinking. Many places being to. Cities. Outside. Desert? No. She's really trying to like rack her brain, trying to remember. If remember properly, will tell.
Great, cool. Thanks. I'd let you have the book to read, Amora, but it's in Infernal, of course, so.
Can they be saved?
Yeah. Hmm?
Can they be saved?
Probably. They're not the phylacteries dragons. They're different. They've been ruined. Like what he did to Cleo and Nisana, and to me, for some extent. So, if we can find a way of undoing that, preferably one that doesn't involve using magic of a godly sort every time, yeah, they can be saved. Though some of them are pretty nasty. I don't know if they want to be saved.
Maybe some are working willingly.
Willingly, I don't know about. But nasty for sure.
We'll save the ones we can.
We always
Kill
do.
the ones we can't.
Thank you, Korik.
And you put pants on.
Please.
Or will I put pants on you?
Korik's gonna
Yeah.
undo the belt and then wrap the cloak around to make it a robe, and then put the belt around it, tie it shut. Done.
That's a
I will
choice.
swaddle you and bury you in the sand
It
again.
doesn't stop you from showing the excitement of
At this point, if you're looking, it's your fault.
just turns her head to Amora. Can bite it off
Oof.
if need be.
And no, that would lead to death.
That would solve so many problems.
She just
No.
shrugs like,
Who's gonna
The
save you
offer's
the next
there.
time you're mind controlled?
She points to Korik. He has been the lifesaver when we've all run out of options. I would be crushed against the ground. Riku and that frog child would be burned alive. Who knows what you would have done?
So horny. He's just acknowledged.
Maybe we should just shove him in the tavern for a few nights and let him work it out?
make money.
He is a boundless supply.
I'm not
Are we talking
doing
about pimping Korik out?
I
I'm
was
totally
not.
down with that. Oh.
No.
Kara raises her hand. Was.
I didn't know you guys knew about that side hustle.
Korik, if
You're
you're
not
okay,
subtle.
Korik,
Sitting on a
if you
gold
are
mine,
okay
homie.
with doing that, then that is your
Mm.
prerogative. That is up to you on what you do with yourself and how you do it, so... Yeah, I'm gonna go to the blacksmith's and, get my measurements taken. And then I'll come back.
Research.
And she's going to open the door to have a tiny little fluff ball start flying past her face. What the hell?
Is. Pepper. Kara just turns around, sort of like tilting her head far. Ah, it is Pepper. She's gonna like just hold her hands out and the little fluff ball's gonna land. This is Ollie's familiar. Baby owl.
Amora turns around. He's so adorable.
Why is it here?
Seems to have note. She sort of just like pours the baby owl into one of her hands and picks up the note it had. It is from Ollie. It's just like a small huff noise. He says, stay safe, and Drew, Amora. And she just holds like the note out to Amora. It's a little stick figure with really big wings.
Aww.
Amora,
Stay safe on it.
Amora takes the note and she bows her head and puts the note to her chest. They're always so adorable.
See, little one, take liking. Karen's actually just rolling the baby owl in her hand, just thinking. It's just squawking at her.
What? Is it just squawking just to make noise, or is there actually words coming out? Because Darling and Mr. Flibble can actually understand other birds speak.
It is actually saying something.
Okay.
Essentially, it's just giggling and saying more. To be more like rolled around like a fucking potato.
Darling...
It is very much a baby.
Darling pokes its head out. Kind of like straightens up. And you feel curiosity through your bond. And Darling kind of like hops off your shoulder. And struts into the room. Flies up, lands on Amora's shoulder. Looks at the little baby. Wow. You're kind of small.
What's small I can't see?
Flibble is just gonna like walk over and look down. Big ground. Big ground.
Darling kind of flaps over. You're like a little fluff ball.
The night sky. Big.
Sage, come look at the cute thing. He's very cute.
No, I'm the only one that's allowed to be cute here.
Shut the fuck up, Flibble.
That's Mr. Flibble.
I'm working. Go away.
Mr. Flicky Bibble.
And Darling is going to scoop the little baby owl in a claw and gently float over and just lightly put the little owl floof in the book. Look at the cute.
Aerodynamically,
Baby
you should
owls.
not fly.
Little baby's just looking up at a Sage, like, just peeping at them. Looks down, see there's on a book. Tries to scoot over so they're not in the way, and looks at the book, not understanding a single fucking word, but they're enjoying it. Mora, need companion to Smith.
That should be alright. If you're headed out, I could at least walk you to the exit.
Can do. Not really have much. We'll head home next. But we'll wait for Pepper to finish playing.
You see Mr. Flibble start to penguin waddle in towards Sage's room.
I'm the only cute one that's supposed to be here. There can only be one cute one.
What are you planning?
I'm going to remove the other cute thing from the house.
Don't remove Sage.
He turns around, points a flipper at you.
You're the only one that thinks she's cute, Rhea. To me, she scares me more than you do. That's not cute.
I was gonna be offended. But now I'm just complimented. That is as it should be.
Darling is just enamored with the little floof ball.
All Pepper is saying, big!
Yes,
Also-
it's very cute. Darling, can you please? You are very cute. It is very cute. Can you? I gotta work now.
Fine. And he's gonna re-scoop Pepper in his wings and he's gonna hop out of the room.
Yeah, that's right. Take that other cute thing out of here.
Shut the fuck up, Flibble.
No.
Fibble!
Mr. Flibble gives a very conflicted look of, I want to hate you, but I can't because I too was once that small. And it just turns away sharply.
I.
He's just a crinky pants because he's no longer the cute one. And
We can all be cute.
we're special like that.
Karen's just watching the birds have a conversation. It's just like, don't know what's going on, but okay.
Yeah, familiars do that. It's really funny when Karish and Lux talk, because it just sounds like two snakes hissing and snapping at each other. It's quite funny.
See, I speak Draconic with Only but don't know bird talk.
Yeah, it's some weird familiar thing.
Interesting. We'll go. Pepper, come. Karen actually just like squats down, hands out for Pepper.
Darling will gently put the little floof in Karin's hands, and then he goes immediately to fly off back to Sage.
Thank you for having us. And she bows quite deeply. Pepper sort of tries to copy, but kind of just goes splat in Karen's hands. Karen will also turn to the rest of the party and bow as well, stating a thank you for everything, just understanding and allowing her to help them back. And my apologies about the teleport.
It's fine.
If need help when travel, look for sister. She specifically says, looking to Rael. Now I will leave. Thank you. And she just turns to move to the front door.
I'll be keeping an eye out for it.
Good.
Amora opens the door, and the two of them head out. As Korik is rocking his new pantless attire with just a robe, and Sage reading.
I'm gonna check out these clothes that are there. Is there anything special about them?
We're gonna save that for next time.
Okay.
The scene fades to the outskirts of town, the opposite direction of where Karen would be leaving. A small, terribly taken care of black cat that is expecting, waddling along the desert path, pushing her way. Just a bit more. Almost to people. Need, protect. Young. So close. Little one. What was everybody's favorite part of the episode?
Boners.
Boners and robes. Yeah, that should be the title.
The new fashion sequence.
Boners and robes.
I love these clothes. Throws 95% of the clothes away, puts on just the foot straps and the belt.
Yeah.
It's a perfect fit.
I loved and hated the fact that you made Ash into a good guy from a bad guy. I wanted to cut his head off, and you didn't allow that because you made him good somehow. And
It's
Mm,
called gaslighting.
complicated.
Gatekeep, girl boss.
it's like, you just get right into the emotions and start twisting them up, especially with the mirrors and that shit from last time when, yeah.
Me kicking my little feet. I play villains real good.
Yeah. It was
It was fun to be back.
Yeah.
glad Sage was back.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's my favorite. Sage
The
being
fact
back
that
and
everybody's here.
yeah, and Rio,
That
you know,
was
getting to
totally.
finally say that shit to Sage about what she saw.
I couldn't wait to just fucking watch Sage drink the coffee. I didn't think it was ever gonna happen.
That might be my favorite part, that I've made a character with a trait so predictable that you were able to predict what she would go for.
Well, yeah, you're gonna drink the coffee. That's just mandatory. But like the fact that I played it off to Rhea as, hey, why don't you let me carry that for you? and put it in her room for what you accept.
I'm really
Well,
gonna
you
have
take
to
care
go
of this.
back and listen to some shit, aren't I?
Yo, I fucking straight. I played a rogue who was
You're.
pretty slick.
If I hadn't gotten a stat boost out of it, I would have been more salty.
Oh yeah, sure you would have.
Bert, there is one scenario where you will actually lose anything, and Bert has learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
All right, I lost some shit. I did, but I gained
But
some
was
shit.
it funny?
No, it wasn't funny.
His
I don't even-
reaction when I said lose X amount, he was like, "What? No!"
Oh,
So did he lose? Wait, did he
Oh, yeah.
lose?
Yeah,
He
I
lost some. He did lose a
That guy
thing. I'm not gonna
Fadian drank
spoil
too
it.
much. But yeah, it was. Damn it, man! That's what it was. Yeah, one of those moments where you kick yourself in the ass for drinking.
Okay. So other than Sage being back, what was? So we had Cork with boners, Sage with being back, and the coffee. Bert, what was yours?
I would have to say, man, coffee was a good one. Man, Bert slept through a lot, so there was a lot that I just don't. I don't know. Your emotional twist on the characters and the way that you make us, yeah, think about our choices and the directions that we want to go with things. Like Ash. Ash is totally an unexpected, but
Ash is not my creation whatsoever.
oh, I didn't say it was your creation. It's just the way that you play on our emotions as people and caring for our characters. And then I really wanted to fucking kill Ash. I wanted it to be a fuck, man. I had a plan and everything. Damn it.
And then I
And you
fucking rip it
turned
out
him-
from underneath you.
Fucking
we could-
turn him to Paladin. I'm like, fuck.
It's fine, we can
I
still
don't
do
know if
so.
I can travel with this group anymore. They're getting too goody goody.
It's fine, we can still do so. You just have to be very subtle with it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll just have to. Yeah, very.
Oh no, I accidentally pushed
Fallen
him off the
cleric.
cliff.
A fallen
He has
cleric
wings.
barbarian.
Oh no! I accidentally broke his wings.
Oh no,
I
his wings
accidentally-
are accidentally on Amora's mantle.
Oh. I am really thankful that I'm able to join and like play with y'all. So honestly, my favorite part is just being able to be here and also hearing all the bullshit antics because it's really funny. And also being
That's
able to
fun.
absorb my
That's
own
fun.
bullshit.
The bullshitting is fun as hell.
Sorry, didn't get the mute button.
All good. Okay. That sounded fucking
Oh yeah, I'm
rough.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's called asthma. We're good, homie.
Oh, God.
They say you grow out of it eventually.
No, you don't.
Jay!
Gently, cats.
I wheeze when I breathe now.
What a fucking dude.
It's
Yeah.
fine, it's cool.
So thank you again for being putting up with my bullshit and antics. It's been really, really fun, and I look forward to more sessions with you.
Great. I wish I could have been here more for this.
Oh, there's gonna be so much more.
Oh yeah. So Pidge is a permanent player, but it was just too late in the game to have her be part of Gondra. So it's like, do you want to help me conspire / work with my players? Yes. So
I both get to throw new shit at y'all,
Wow.
and Chuck also gets a bit of a small break.
Yeah, I'm about to say. You say it's a bit too late for them to join Gondra, but we've had NPCs joining the group for a while now.
like original, like the OG
Oh, yeah.
group. Yeah.
Oh yeah, too late for that, but not late enough to be in V2.
Oh yeah.
You were so close to getting Ash.
Well,
So close.
depending on how this duel goes, we
Hmm.
might still be able to get Ash.
Yeah.
No, we've decided we're not getting Ash. We're not getting the big lizard. We're getting Pepper. Pepper's coming with us.
I hope you'll like Pepper's just little arrival, like hello.
I'm sorry, but I need to send that Pepper picture to Josh when he's on. He will adore the shit out of that little owl.
I'm actually currently coloring it in, so I'll send a copy once it's colored.
Rhea, did you have anything to add?
Let's see. Try to pick up all the stuff that's already been said, because I don't want to double dip on stuff, even though I've said I do like the fact that Sage is back.
Yeah, if it's stuff, I don't cut it out. That's how that works.
I like the odd
Your opinion.
dynamic that's going on now that can only be described as bird wars.
Gang violence and birds.
Also,
Angry
sheer-
Birds.
the sheer fact that we should I say this with the context or would it? Hang on, let me just see how old the game is first before I give it spoilers. How old was the original? Okay, Alan Wake's been out since 2010. You all have had time to finish it at the moment. I like the fact that we've had quite literally the moment of it's not a lake, it's an ocean, of it's not a several couple of little dragons, it's over 20 dragons.
Hmm.
Had a
What we
character
got-
already claimed one as my wife.
Yep.
Sorry, didn't interrupt.
I spent so much time reading over the dragons, and I'm like, I could use a lot of these. I can't use some of them. Well, like, I actually have my little DM notebook, and I
T-Dub,
have.
this is your fault.
Yep.
Okay, so
But yeah, I've renamed all the dragons. I've already have them scripted. There's conditional dragon encounters and scripted.
Oh, that's a lot of
I-
dragons.
I hate this.
Mm.
I'll wait to see my wife.
Like, some of these are cool, yes, some of these are fine. This should be noted, I am not an arachnophobic person, but spider dragon, a mixture of an arachnid and a dragon. It's like they had a baby and they've collected the eggs. I'm like, no, let's not.
If it helps, I can draw a really goofy version that you can look at.
It's
Draw the version of it where it's basically if you activate arachnophobia mode in Grounded and it's just a floating jelly bean.
So it's not a spider-like dragon. It just basically has it does have 8 limbs, but 2 of them are the wings. And then it just has so it's basically a 6-legged dragon. That's pretty much all it is. And it honestly looks more like a wasp than anything.
That's even worse. I hate wasps.
This is great. I need to go take my asthma meds. Teacher, may I be excused for the night?
Yes, go to bed, get better.
All right, then I
Doing my
said.
best. Night, friends.
Oh, also before
Later.
she gone.
They're fucking gone.
This
Also,
is 2 days in a row now when we're supposed to have told her she could drop in and listen in on the Tuesday again because it's vampires. She's vanished before we can.
Ah, send her a DM. That always works.
I think Dion might have already done Thursday, but
I drew the dragon.
I did that. Or
Later,
I did
guys.
that, or you do it in the.
You go in bed.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
out too.
hey.
See you.
Alrighty,
I
good
did,
night.
I did that. Or do it in the arachnophobia mode for Lethal Company, where it's just
It's just-
literally the word spider.
Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah.
I think my favorite part is. Oh god.
Whoops.
Trying to think. Oh, what was my favorite part? What the hell? Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. I think my favorite part was Sage was like all ready to wreck shit, and then she realized, oh, it's you guys. It's all cool now.
Yeah.
Right to kill shit. There's a giant lizard on the horizon. Oh wait, no, they're fine. They're friends with them. Okay.
And I like how there was like 20 strong left of the army, and no one made a comment of, wait, this is the rest of the army?
Karen sort of side-eyed him, was like, what the fuck?
Like, I feel against Karen, that's just like a fucking warm-up to her.
Yep. Karen's like, oh, look at these babies!
I'm still having that mental image at the moment where it's like, just this 5-minute struggle people were having going, we can't find a picture for the giant lizard lady. We need to find a picture for that. And I was just sat back here being like, oh god, I had the opposite problem. When I made my giant gator gal, I literally had the picture thrown at me first, and I'm like, I'm making this into a character. And I've tried to find the picture now, and I can't find it, and it's annoying me.
I can update the picture now.
Where is it?
Thank you all so much for watching. We hoped you enjoyed the video. If you did, let us know by giving us a thumbs up down below. Comment on your favorite part of the session. Don't forget to scratch that subscribe button and peck the bells so that way you are notified every time a video comes up and you don't have to search all the way across YouTube to find it. We hope you're all having a good one. You're staying safe. You're staying warm if
There we
it's
go.
cold where you're at. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye!
It does.
Whee! DM a bow out.